We had actually had Zelda flying on this great table, but she just kept spinning around in circles, and it was a total
And
madness.
then John was like pulling her,
And so
and
it
our
was,
dog was running
our
around.
and finally our effects guy was like, "I'm gonna just lend you a green screen." And it's funny because we had some house fans that was also kind of disastrous, but it all came together and looks phenomenal. And that was the
Ah,
first time we had ever used a green screen, and it was pretty
We
neat.
got a fan. Just
Yeah,
put two
two
fans in
fans.
front
We
of
had two
her.
fans.
And they're holding the fan.
oh man, Zelda, I hope you signed a waiver.
Thanks,
It
Rick.
was tough. Yeah, when we were trying to use the wait, what's it called, zip line? I was literally just like being dragged around like a rag doll. I was like, ugh. Yeah. It was funny because
Oh,
when
that's
they were
faith.
filming me, they were like, "You have to actually act like you're flying and you're confident," and I was like, I can't do that. I'm in pain."
I am
I can't
confident of how
breathe.
terrified I am. That's awesome, and I love that scene too. You know, it's funny because I consider myself, pretty sharp eye here, um, as well. But I had to watch the movie twice before I caught that, the silhouette of you up on the post and then flying across the window. It took me the second time where I'm like, whoa, I can't believe I missed that the first time around. So that was
That's
pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Oh,
thank you. Not a lot of people mention those scenes at all. I don't think anyone's ever actually mentioned the flying by the window silhouette.
Oh, it's brilliant. Yeah.
How did we do that one? Did we use something
that's
different actually to
funny.
get that?
All right.
Or is it
we
a secret?
no, it's not a secret.
Trade
And when
Nothing's
you
a
secret.
watch
secret.
it again, you freeze it, you'll know.
It's very so we did try to use the footage of Zelda on the zip line
Yeah.
for the window, her flying by. But again, she was just spinning around like ah, it looked more like a crash landing than like a powerful witch flying. And so I was somewhere and I saw this little rubber frog like in a store, and I was like, look at that little rubber frog. I was like, you know what? It looks, maybe if I put it on a fishing line and just zip it by the camera, that'll look like a person. And it did. It looked phenomenal. So that's like
Wow.
actually a little,
It's an edible frog.
is
It's an edible candy frog. I bought all these frogs, edible and rubber, because at one point we were gonna have, Izzy like go practice her Hellbender, tastes in phases, and we're like, well, have first she'll start with a mouse, then a squirrel, then a big bullfrog, and we didn't end up doing that, but we had all these frogs hanging around.
and so Toby comes out and I've got a rubber frog in front of the camera and I'm flying it back and forth. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm trying to make Zelda fly in front of the window. And, it's like, and then when we put it in, it looked so good. I was like, oh my God, that's so funny how things can work.